Kitties, I'm back! Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Tommy Toy Travels, and today I have a major pickup from the Walmart. And in this package there are a bunch of fidget spinner dab worthy figures. So let's open this box and then I'll hit the review, but if you saw the thumbnail you already know what this video is. X-Pac, Seth freaking Rollins, Kevin Steen Owens, and last but nevertheless, Prismatic's own Triple H. These are 4 incredible figures from Walmart, then now forever basic series. What is this, basic series 4? So let's change the camera angle and I will review these right now for you and me, Tommy Toy Travels. Alright guys. Then Now Forever Series 3 or 4 or something. This is a set I'm very excited for, actually, if you didn't know that, because this X-Pac is one I've been searching forever for. It was in the Mean Gene Build-A-Figure wave that unfortunately wasn't released in the US. I think it was an Australia exclusive. We got the Seth Rollins that in a way might be an upgrade from the Elite, and then we got a boring Kevin Owens that looks like a repack and a Triple H that looks kind of spooky because there's not a lot of detail for that beard or that hair, but I digress. Let's start this. Yo, let's kick off this review with Triple H, and let me just say, doesn't that Then Now Forever logo kind of look like the state of Connecticut backwards? I'll show you what I mean in a second. Now, this Then Now Forever is kind of like one of those classic WWE series that tries to stay kind of historical. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you when they're from. These attires are from Bray Wyatt. There was a Bray Wyatt in the set. I missed the freaking Bray Riot. Oh my gosh. Oh well, my bad guys. But then again, I don't really need another neck beard. Alright, let's get to this review. So this is a Triple H. I'm not sure when this is supposed to be from because he won the World Heavyweight Championship so many times. And I don't think that this is actually representative of a time when he won this, but overall, this is like every single Triple H basic figure you could ever have. This face, I think, is let down by the lack of detail on the lower half of his beard. It's just, there's not much there. Not much detail. And if you look at someone like Kevin Owens, you can see, my bad. If you look at someone like X-Pac, you can see that they actually sculpted the hair down there and it looks better as a beard, but this is just like a basic Triple H. It's a good face sculpt though, one of the better old school Triple H face sculpts, and if you want a old school Triple H, this is one of the better basics we have, especially because his decal isn't just black, white, or gray. It's silver, white, black, and a nice little shade of red. And then he also comes with a basic version of the WWE Gold Belt. World Heavyweight Championship, the WCW one. Cool thing about this is that they added some red paint in there. That's kind of nice. And I think that this is one of the better belts that work with the basic, not really, what is that called? Like vac sealed gold or whatever. I think that this actually looks very nice and that this is a belt we don't see very often nowadays. So that might be reason enough to pick up this figure of Triple H. Alright, now Kevin Owens. I'm assuming that this is from an episode of NXT or maybe a takeover when he won the NXT Championship, or it's from when he challenged John Cena. There's the back of the box showing the dude I didn't pick up. I didn't actually see him at the store. Hold on. I'm going to cut to the toy hunt footage I filmed, and then we'll see if I actually saw him on the shelf and like a freaking idiot missed it. Kevin Owens scheme. But first we'll look at the NXT belt, and again, kind of like I said with the World Heavyweight Championship, I don't think that this one's that terrible. If my heel camera would ever focus, I'm sure you'd agree with me, because this is one of those belts that is just like one color, and I think it works as a basic, and you don't really need to spend crazy amount of money. But this Kevin Owens leaves a lot to be desired if you already have a Kevin Owens. He's way too thin for Kevin Owens. The attire is very basic. Some people might really like this shirt. I think that this is kind of dull, honestly. We've seen this before. It seems just kind of like a repack with the belt thrown in, but certainly if you don't have a Kevin Owens, you want a basic Kevin Owens, this is the one to get because he does come with this belt, and the face isn't that terrible. You can kind of see him in there. It's not the best, but it's not the worst we've seen before. Capiche? And now the figure that I am hyped AF for, it is X-Pac. This is a figure I've been looking forward to for so long, since it was teased to us as, what was that, a Toys R Us exclusive, then a Walmart exclusive. Build-A-Figure, and then it didn't even come out, so now we finally have it as a basic then now forever figure, and he comes with this championship. I'm gonna just assume it's the European Championship. If it's not, someone let me know. I think that this belt, though, unfortunately is the worst out of all the basic belts because it just looks like a fake knockoff belt. There aren't any real details on there. Everything's kind of blank. I don't get it. Maybe they ran out of the license and it looks kind of like a fake dollar store wrestling toy belt accessory that you'd see or something, but I'm just not really a big fan of this, if you get it. But what I am a big fan of is this beautiful X-Pac figure. They went all out with the basic. This is where the budget went. Look, let me just point out right now, these knee pads he has on, they look so nice, so very nice. They're totally different than knee pads I've seen on any other wrestlers. These might be X-Pac exclusive. I'm just in love with this figure. It might be as good, if not better, than the Elite. And if you missed the Elite, well, then you can pick this up and have X-Pac in red. The problems I'm seeing with it is at this stage, the head, even though it's one of the best X-Pac heads, I'd like to see another X-Pac head, one not doing the tongue thing. Like, I know that's his classic thing, and it's nice to get it because, you know, Mattel has to do a bit more paint work, but I'd like to see another head of the Pac. You know what I mean? You know, we can't always have X-Pac going, but I think that this is the figure to find and pick up. I think it looks incredible, and it's highly recommended by your boy Triple T. And let's not forget, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like, don't forget to hit that comment, don't forget to hit that subscribe. And also, I'm not done with this video. I'm just gonna crack one joke before I go. The final figure that I review from the set, Seth freaking Rollins. I'm sure that this is the one everyone wants, because it is the white Power Ranger Seth Rollins. To this day, many people are still super angry at your boy TTT Tommy Toy Travels, the cow machine. Why? Well, because when I reviewed this figure, unfortunately, the Elite for it, I said I didn't like it because the legs were too thin and that the printing on the vest was not matching it. But let me just tell you guys, this is far better than that. They did a much better job matching up with the vest. There's still some issues I'm seeing with it, and I think at this stage Mattel should just make a vest for Seth Rollins without any sculpture on there, just like a blank vest, and they're not going to do it. They're just going to keep reusing this vest, which I think is a very bad idea because he only had this sculpted design on a small percentage of his vests. But I think if you want a white Seth Rollins, this is the one to pick up. I think it's great. The only downfalls I'm seeing from it are the new types of arms. I'm sure people will be upset about that. Why is it upsetting? Well, there you can see him bending it. And there is Kevin Owens bending his arm. You know, usually when these arms bend, it takes away, it inhibits the articulation, but I'm not really seeing that here. So the only problems I'm seeing with these new arms is that for customizers, it's not good, especially because it doesn't even rotate or anything there, but that doesn't really matter now because they're totally changing the type of arms on basics. So you're not even going to see these on basics. Will they take over on elites? We will see. But I think that the figures for you to pick up from the set will be Seth Rollins and X-Pac. Unfortunately, I missed out on getting Bray Wyatt because I'm a bozo head, but I don't really think I need to spend $10 on that baby boy. But what do you guys think? Are you excited for this set, or do you think it's another lame-o that's going to clog the shelves of Walmart until going into a clearance section? Hit me up in the comments with what you think. Bye. Actually, which do you think is the most fidget spinner worthy? All right, guys. Peace and love.